want to welcome you back today. It is so good to see you, and I hope that you've had a very good break. We have a lot of work ahead of us, so I will not delay today's message. You see, the students have been waiting, resting, and looking forward to seeing you all summer. Please don't get offended if they are more excited about seeing their friends than they are of seeing you. This year we have a grand opportunity to make a difference and to change some lives within our school district. I hope it happens. I hope it happens for them, and I hope it happens for you. Well, let's take a moment to have a serious conversation about what we can expect during the first week and throughout the year. I will not waste time today. I must tell you now that facts matter. Regardless of your position, consider yourself the most important person that our students will face. Many of you will be the most caring person that some of our students have seen in months. I want to remind you that many of you will be the happiest person that many of our children have seen in months. Some of you will provide the best meal that many of our students will receive or have received in months. Many of you will drive, transport, pick up, and drop off our students more often and farther than they've been transported all summer. Many of you will provide a needed watchful eye that many of our students haven't had in months. You see, most of us will be required to teach character and to teach manners because someone has taught our students bad character and has instilled rudeness to deflect misbehavior. Many of you will be required to slow down. You will be required to slow the pace of life because many of our students are rushing through life to get to the finish line, unripened. You see, many of you will need to push a little bit because many of our students have been told that they will never get anywhere in life. Many of you will need to place a GPS signal in the hearts of your students because some of your students have been lost all summer and cannot find their way to school. Many of you will need to smile a little bit more because many of our students have been told to wipe the smile off your face before I smack it off. Today in our audience, there may be someone sitting and listening that need help, need food, need kindness, understanding, and guidance. You see, there may be someone here today that need to be lifted. You may have a colleague that needs you as much as your students will. As we embarrassingly glance to our left or shamefully peek to our right in hopes of not finding that situation, I want you to know that someone is here today. This year, I challenge you to serve your purpose. I challenge you to seek those in need. I challenge you to slow down, speed up, fall down, and get up. I challenge you to be the example. Choices, decisions, and direction is critical in our life's journey. You see, poor choices, bad decisions, and detrimental direction are critical lessons that we must defeat every day in our jobs. We must remember we are a team. The students are the players, but the teachers are the coaches and the leaders. A school year for teachers consists of 187 days. That equates to 3,896 hours to teach and make a difference. To teach academics and life. With so much time on our hands, failure is not an option. Time is not an excuse. Most of our students eat 2 meals a day. That equates to 374 meals. Hunger is not an excuse. If no plan or limited plan is your excuse, if no vision or poor vision is your excuse, then you are a poor excuse. If no tolerance or limited tolerance is your excuse, then you are failing passing students. Winning in life is far more important than winning a district championship. If a closed mind or a hardened heart is your excuse, then you are divorcing your responsibility and turning a blind eye and turning your back on your children, your students. If a teacher does not claim the student, the streets will. If a coach does not claim the student, the streets will. If the art teacher don't allow the students to explore all the colors of expression, the streets will. The colors of the streets will explore and claim them. If the choir teacher refused to sing along with the students and teach, the streets will sing to them. If the morning announcement is delivered without a microphone, those in need will not hear its message. We are a team. Our students are the important players. Today, I would like to thank you for your decisions, your choices, and your direction. Let us remind the seats every day that bad choices have bad consequences. Let us remind the seats every day that good choices have good consequences. We may have some math teachers or science teachers present today. Along with your curriculum, I encourage you to also teach good judgment and teach that good judgment plus one bad decision of not getting out of a car can lead to a tough and underachieving life. We have some ELA, social studies, and history teachers listening as well. Remember to teach along with your curriculum. Teach your students that bad choices in friends plus bad decisions in judgment equal a tough and underachieving life. I hope we have some ESL, Spec Ed teachers listening today that understand the importance of patience, that understand the importance of tolerance. And as you apply those unique qualities with your students daily, that you also regulate those qualities to the inclusion classroom. We may also have some choir teachers, art teachers, and band instructors listening today. To those that draw, sing, and play the music of life, may your talent never forget the realities of birth defects, voiceless, and hopeless muted ears. We may have some coaches listening today that know and understand that bad choices plus bad decisions will lead to a lost life. Although you may know it, I hope that you never fail to teach it and to recognize its importance in the face of losing a game, losing a quarter, or losing a championship. You see, I know we have some leaders, some administrators, and counselors listening today who are ready to lead, administer, and counsel. But I remind you, as you stroll down the hall, our hope is that you will never fail to lead with vision, administrate and administer hope, and counsel confidence to our teachers, our students, our custodians, our bus drivers, all of our programs, and our athletic teams. And last but not least, we must make sure that we don't forget the one standing alone in the hall, the one hiding in the corner, the one sitting at the cafeteria table alone. We must not forget the one looking away or looking down. I'm talking about the invisible one that is always in attendance, but we somehow fail to connect with. Wake up! This year, let us lead, guide, and direct greatness. Be the knot at the end of the rope that stops failure. Be the knot at the end of the rope that allow many of your students to hang on and to survive. God bless you today, and I'll talk to you later.